So in this particular lecture, I'm going to discuss the final category of literals, which is the spatial literal. In this particular spatial literal, there is just one literal, which is none. So none is same as null or uh, void. Okay, so it is same as null or void. So if I compare it with some higher level languages, then it is more like void. Whereas if I compare it with some databases, then it is similar to null. It means nothing. It means neither zero nor false nor uh, an empty string. Okay. So what is going to be the use case when we need this particular type of literal? Actually, there are two use cases for that. The first use case is that when I need to declare a particular variable, but I do not know what is going to be the type of value that it is going to contain. Then in that case, I can initialize a variable, let's say a, with the value as none. The other use case is when there is suppose a sub process which is returning some value. Let's say that sub process is returning the value to a, okay, and I want to process further only if that the value returned by the sub process and contained within a is not null. Okay, if the process has returned something, only then I want to process the my data. Okay, then in that case, what I can do, I can check if a is not null. Okay, if the value is written, if there is some value, then this condition is going to be satisfied, because then it is not going to be none. And then what I want to print the value of a. Okay, else I want to say no value. Okay, so let me execute this code. Now it is returning no value. Now let's suppose why it is returning no value, because the value contained within a is none. However, if I change it to some other uh, thing, let's say false, and if I check, if I re-execute this code, then it is going to return false. That means none is not same as false. The other thing is also not similar to 0. So again, if I execute this code, then it is going to print the value, because it is not none, it has some value, hence it is going to go into the if block. Even if I just keep an empty string, okay, just a pair of single quotes or double quotes for that matter, even then it is not going, it, although nothing is shown here, but it is considering some value, and hence it has gone into the true part. Okay, so that means there is some value. Now, one of the common mistakes which common guys usually do is that while checking for none, what they do, they usually execute only that much part. Okay, so if a, then print a, else print no value. Okay, then in that case, this is not checking for none. This is checking for true. Okay, so if I execute this code, and if I press it or if I put it as none, and if I execute this code, then it is going to give me no value, because yes, obviously it is going to work as if a is false. Okay. However, if I just put uh, a equals to 1, okay, and then execute this code, then it is going to print 1. Seems okay. If I check it with if a equals to 0, or if I have assigned the value 0 to a, and let me tell you it is not none, okay, so there is some value, then in that case it is going to return no value, because if a merely checks for falsity of the statement, and it does not check for the none, or it does not check if there is some value in the variable or not, okay, it merely checks if there is false contained within, or if there is true, or if there is any non-zero or non-null value there in a. Okay, so that's it for this class. See you in the next one. Thank you.